Do you care that I unmuted you?
Mm-mm.
There's our video. We're live, baby. Second time we've done this. Didn't really hype it up at all early in the day like we did last time, so I'm not really expecting anybody to hop in.
Shadow drops, dude.
Shadow drops. We're doing like the video game method.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to get out the hiccups for live streaming if we want to do all of our full plans. You tired over there after 3 episodes?
I am. Ready for a nap.
Instead, I'm dragging you on here to live stream. Well,
What happened?
nothing.
What'd I miss?
Nothing. Hold on. Let me check the settings. Doing some how should I say settings checks. Dude, we had a long day. 3 episodes today.
It's pretty brutal.
Brutal. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta say, it was more fun when we had the live chat going before. Last time we did a good job hyping it up at like 11 a.m. This time, like you said, we're doing the shadow drop.
Big old yawn.
I do have my my Ghost of Tabor hat, though. How
Tabori.
about that? Boom. Look at that. And the bandana. Ain't no F's given.
The delay really fucks with me.
Just don't watch it.
Can't help it. It's like going past
I need a haircut. I see the
like going past an accident.
I see the hair sticking out of the bottom right there. I need a haircut, man. At least before February. At least before the showcase.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be getting one.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't need one right now, but
Let's see. We'll give it another couple minutes if nobody else hops
this
in.
reminds me of those Twitch tits streamers. Those
The
Twitch tit
Hey,
streamers.
if we were tit streamers, we'd have a
That'd be
lot
loaded.
going on right now. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Twitch streamers that do it for months and months and not one person.
Oh yeah.
but
Well, last week we had a
still
really
do
fun
it.
one.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're just trying to get better and better. At least we're at the point that, I mean, how long did it take to get us set up? 2 minutes?
Couple minutes.
So boom, we're at that
That's
point.
a victory.
Yeah, G. Step by step. Getting better and better. Dude, we just talked together for fucking 4 hours.
Imagine if you did a podcast for a year and you were checking your numbers every week and that's
Yeah.
what you saw.
Yeah.
How devastating. Oh my God.
It's like you're like, you look at it in this stage, just like,
Knock on wood, we've never had a 0 day.
no,
Not since day one.
not at all. Not at all.
Crazy.
Well, if nobody shows, we can hit it again next week.
Yeah.
We can just make it a weekly
We just have
scheduled
to
thing.
promote it sooner.
Yeah.
And like, hey, guess what we're doing in a minute?
Mm-hmm. Hey, anybody good in 5 minutes?
You know how it is, man.
Do 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 do. What are you doing for dinner? You said you think chicken?
Think chicken.
Yeah.
Go to Big Y.
Nice. Doing tacos.
I gotta get cat litter. Cat litter and chicken.
Young kittens, they got some activity in them in that
They-
regard.
They each weigh over 8 pounds.
Damn, they're gonna be bigger than Reggie soon.
Right?
Reggie's a little like 12, 13 pounder.
I think they won't get too much bigger.
Think they're
Maybe
maxed out?
I mean, I think maybe a couple more pounds, maybe 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
But you figure they're 6 months old. So, I mean, they're halfway through their growing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Although some cats 18 months, so who knows?
18 months. I'm gonna laugh if these guys end up like 20 pounds.
Tanks.
Yeah, just behemoths.
Eating fucking 5 pounds of kibble a day.
Mm-hmm. Just completely muff.
And still,
Paws.
And still hungry.
Just massive
Why
paws.
does
You
she
know?
got those big feet?
Yeah, she's got the base for it.
She got the
Just saying.
thumbs.
They might not be done at 8 pounds. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised when you got some Vikings on your ass.
Some Vikings.
Dude, you're yawning. We'll give it another couple minutes, and then we'll wrap this baby up. They can't all be wins. I'll tell you that, Johnson.
Can do the sleep cam. Just let it go and I'll just take a nap.
Oh, dude, that's such a hack for watch time. I bet you somebody's going to watch you sleep.
Sleep.
I don't know if you want to talk to that person too much, but
I talk in my sleep, so you never know.
You might be scared of what comes out. I sleep talk. I sleep talk a lot. I don't sleep walk, but I sleep talk. No doubt. Sometimes I'll get up next day, I'll be like, do you know what you were saying last night? Who's that?
Didn't even notice. That's messed up.
Chad's Jeep. He says we go through a bag a week. I'm guessing he's talking about kitty litter.
Oh, I heard a bag a week. I just went down. I went down a different
You started
road.
going down.
I'm like, all right, that ain't bad, right?
Hey, what state are you in? You know, it's legal here too. You know,
they limit your quantity.
A bag a week. You know, how many cats do you have? Chad's Jeep.
That must be Chadwick.
I'm guessing that's Chadwick.
So Chadwick.
John Wick's badass brother. Badass cousin.
Oh, no, dude. That was one of the funnier intros.
Yeah. I'll give myself credit on that one. That was good. Yeah. Cat litter. That's the benefit of the dog. You just let him outside. His backyard's the poop. Oh, my goodness.
The world
I
is
think
your
we
toilet.
are at 4 viewers now. Now 3. Damn. We had somebody for a second, and they
They bounced in when I'm out. Treated that shit like rec room.
they were like, hell no. Oh, dude, because of the green screen, there's like a lighting thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
When I turned my head for a second, I don't know which way, and it's hard to see with the delay. The green screen almost looked like a tail on the back of my head. It's probably not going to come up now. I'm looking for it. Look at it. Look at it. It looks like my hair is so much longer. It looks like it with the trucker hat,
ponytail.
too. Oh, my God. It creates the greatest look.
Better than the man bun.
So now we got Immersed Robot in here. Said, hello, all. Awesome name. Immersed Robot.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I almost want to say it like a robot.
Sometimes. Oh, don't make me turn it on.
No.
Sometimes I navigate life feeling like Immersed Robot. And then we also got Michelle in here saying, hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of Ruff Talk VR. Look at us, 4 concurrent viewers. Would you believe a moment ago we were at none?
0?
About ready to wrap it up, go home.
I was getting sleepies.
Yeah, oh my God, you were yawning. You were
Long day.
You were like, dude, I like you and all, but we just talked a lot.
Still talking.
Yeah, we talked together a lot today, I'll tell you. Like I said, 3 episodes.
Because of the big
Once to bore radio.
And you have to talk loud because of the noise level.
Oh my goodness.
Within 4 hours, I was starting to I would talk loud and then I'd feel it in the back of my throat like I couldn't talk. So I told Tracy, I'm like, I gotta not talk so much because I need the voice for
anybody who's ever worked a vendor booth at like a large convention or fair, I'm sure they'll sympathize with you on that. I mean, that's hard work, working the booth. Let's see. Immersed Robot asks, is this a new show? I listen to your weekly news podcast while I'm on the road. That's awesome. Hey, what are your favorite episodes, peeps, by the way? News, reviews, or interviews? But
this is just a little something we just started doing for the...
Yeah, on the days we record the podcast.
Yeah,
let's
kind of unwind.
People have wanted us to go live before.
Go live.
We have it. Yeah, just an impromptu chat. Yeah, we're trying to get better at the community stuff. We didn't hype this one up till today.
A minute.
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
A minute notice
before. Yeah, but
why aren't you there?
We record our episodes on Sundays, so we're trying to find the time to get 30 minutes in or something like that of just like a live community hangout. You know, engage with the chat, little Q&A.
The problem is there's no real consistency on Sundays
which time of day it'll be.
We stop.
Yeah. Some days we might be available at 3 p.m. Today is 4 p.m. Eastern time, 4:30. So it's just all about when we wrap up our recording. But for peeps in the chat, what's your favorite type of episode if you have one? Interviews, reviews, news? How'd you find us?
Commercials.
Do you like our ads? Were you looking for a specific game? Was I blowing up Reddit with posts? How the hell did you even find us? Just random YouTube algorithm? So many questions. So little time.
Well, I can say this. We're definitely easier to find now than we were 2.5 years ago.
It seems so.
Yeah.
This last year has been I feel like ever since we went to PAX, we're really establishing ourselves in the more well-known industry side. We were more just like hustling before. Now we're really actually networking. It's cool. Meeting a lot of cool people, collaborating with some other podcasts. It's fun stuff. It's been a good year.
Never a dull moment.
No, we've had a fun year to say the least. And dude, Ghostbusters coming out. Unity on fire, setting flames to the gaming industry. Tomorrow's going to be a fun episode. Developer interviews, Michelle said, is her favorite. And then Immerse Robot says news and your opinions on the news stories is the best in my opinion, but to each their own. Yeah, that's why I love that we hit all 3 different types of episodes. I figure that there's even some viewers or some listeners that only listen to one type of episode. Maybe they don't listen to our reviews, but they listen to our interviews or, the news, or maybe you listen to it all, but you have a favorite, or you just like it all, or you don't even know why you listen to us. We're just background noise, but it's always cool to hear what people enjoy.
Can't hear you over the machinery anyways. I just give you the benefit of a download. Well, there's definitely enough variety at this point.
Hell yeah.
I mean, if it's interviews, that is your thing. There's no shortage.
Nope.
Those are some, I'm on the cusp because like interviews are definitely some of my favorite, but then, you get a really good game and you really want to
review it,
push that excitement that you had for it. So that kind of takes over. But then I see someone we're coming down the road we're going to talk to, and I'm like, come on, man.
And news is just so weekly and it's so free flowing. It's just more like a me and you chat than like a structured review. Or so I love all 3. It's really hard to pick which one of our babies is our favorite, but I love them all for sure. Always curious what people like the most.
Seems pretty equally divided.
And do you all usually listen on YouTube, Apple, Spotify? How do you listen to the Ruff Talk VR podcast? It's always good stuff to get. And you know what? Actually, let's move on. I'm done prying you all about us. What's some games that you guys are looking forward to? Like I said, Ghostbusters coming out.
Power Wash Sim, baby.
Yeah, Power Wash Sim.
Grim.
Don't even get me started on Grim.
Grim's going to take over our Discord.
Yeah, if you're in our Discord, I'm warning you now, when Grim comes out...
Well, it'll have its own channel.
We want to have a little army with Grim. Where?
We want to take over the servers.
Yeah, build stuff.
Yeah,
survive.
Man. And I'm like... It might have been said before, but depending on the size of the server, it's like you could theoretically keep people in there all the time. And I'm not saying we'll be able to do that because we don't have the size, but if you got a big enough community, there'd always be 5 to 10 members of someone from your community in that server. So it has potential to get really, really challenging.
Hell yeah, it does. It kind of looks like everything that we wanted from Township Tale, with like more mature and potential to kill other people. But Michelle B said she's looking forward to Arashi, which is like an upcoming... Looks like a samurai game. Looks pretty good. Looks very interesting. I'm excited for that. I'm so excited for Dungeons of Eternity coming up. The dungeon crawler, the co-op one, up to 4 players or 3 players, whatever it is. I think it's 3 players. Let's go. And then Immerse Robot said, I'm just looking forward to Quest 3 in general. Yeah, brother, let's go.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I will revisit so much of my library. I want to take a look at Red Matter 2 again, just in pancake lenses.
Well, I want to... Once I start seeing these studios re-optimizing too, that's going to be when you're going to see me going in. I don't care what it is. I'm going to want to see it.
That's going to be the easiest way to get you as a returning player to any old game is say, update just for Quest 3.
Optimize just for Quest 3.
You're going to be,
I'm there.
Hubris goes out with something. You'll be like, well, let's check out the Hubris graphics now. Let's check out. I want to see the Red Matter graphics though.
Dude, people are going to buy that Quest 3 as their first headset. They're making out like bandits.
Yeah.
It's a great intro to...
I had a great time with my Quest 2. The experience of unboxing it, putting it on, playing Thrill the Fight, so great. But to not have any sweet spot, to be able to perfectly set your IPD, to have the amount of content, free and paid, on the store now is great. Ender's VRcade said, hey, hello all, just popping in for a bit. Sweet.
Was a passing through.
Good to have you here, Ender. Even if just for a moment, I'll be honest with you, we're not going to be here for a marathon either. So I'm glad to have you here for the time that you are.
Just a quick little unwind.
Even if it's just to say hi. By the way, we do have Reggie here. He is out. After 3 episodes, he is cashed in. He's so pissed that we're doing this.
Worked him to death.
You'll see he's like flopped right here. He's like, dude, can you put me down?
He's stuffed.
Yeah, he's tired.
This is stuffed Reg.
That's our podcast producer, 13-year-old Reggie. He's a badass. He's pissed. He wants to go around the block. It's a little toasty. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. We're in the East Coast, so we're hitting dinner time with the tummies growling and stuff too. I'm doing steak tacos tonight. Skirt steak.
I gotta go to the grocery store.
Got it marinating right now. Some sausages over the fire last night.
Gets to do the shopping.
Yeah, hitting the old local Big Y.
Yep.
Yep. I have a problem with Big Y where I love it, but I can't walk in there and buy one item. Like I just end up being like, well, you know.
I try to stay very focused though when I go there. I did it last night because I'll go every day if I want, but
it's hard too.
I totally forgot one of the things that was pretty major I needed. Yeah.
Is that why is that the main reason you got to go today, or?
Yep.
Like if you hadn't forgot that, would you not have to go today?
No, I just would have done takeout somewhere, gotten it delivered.
Questions for host. Do you think GTA San Andreas is canceled?
Yes.
I think that they're trying to wave their hand and go,
Yes.
GTA what?
They're going to fly under the radar.
Yeah. I mean,
all rumors I hear say it's been abandoned.
it doesn't seem like it's... I mean, so let's also be real. When it was announced was about 2 years ago, a little over, whatever. They could have just announced it when the ink was drying on the paper, and maybe it's still in the works and it's just a long development cycle. But I mean, I'm not holding my breath at this point.
Well, no, and I heard the team size, just the team size alone that was working on it was way too small.
Michelle said
sense.
If they don't mention it at Connect, yes. The problem is that's what I've said the last like 2 or 3 showcases, and I said it for the MetaQuest showcase, and
This
I meant
is the
it.
first one. I'm not
expecting
not
it,
hyping it, not
which
thinking
means it's gonna come.
Well, God bless it if it does.
I'd be happy.
With the Quest 3 launch would be even sweeter to the deal, which I did say in one previous episode. Like that'd be the only saving grace with me now is they're gonna announce the Quest 3, and then like day one purchases, we're gonna start seeing these shadow drops that nobody saw coming, and that would be the only way I feel the project is saved. Other than that, it's nobody from the team is speaking about it to confirm or deny anything
On Meta's end, on Rockstar's
and
end.
that's where it gets a little weird. You know, they're usually pretty tight-lipped anyways, but just knowing like some of what is transparent isn't pointing to. I hope I'm proven wrong.
The only thing that gives me hope is how Assassin's Creed was handled, and that we didn't hear anything. People were
but it
thinking
wasn't
was
flat out dead.
People were thinking it was dead until all of a sudden.
They were talking about it though.
But there was even leaks about it. There's been nothing.
No, there's been zilch.
Nothing.
Not even when they hack their systems or they find the code
Nothing.
of like the VR work done.
Nothing.
It might have been too ambitious of a project for the current quest line,
Hey,
which I questioned anyways. Like that's a massive
Quest
world
3.
to pull off, and maybe you're better off waiting. But
Which I'm sorry to do this, Meta. I mean, I would prefer them to just go, look, we overstated. It's going to be Quest 3 only. But the reality is, they did say at the announcement they could have made their life so much easier and say GTA is in the works for the Quest headset, and then it was a little ambiguous. But unfortunately, their way of doing it, they said GTA is in the works for the Quest 2. Why did you specify?
They also made it imply that like we're going to be playing Microsoft Flight Sim any day now too.
Say hi to Spoonfed. We got Spoonfed here. We're just typing up Grim a little earlier ago. Spoon.
That's the guy.
That's the Grim guy.
That's the Grim guy.
That's the guy
right
you
there.
want to say hi to. Just saying.
You know what kind of restraint it takes to not bug Spoonfed every week about Grim and Quest.
Yeah.
I'm respecting space and boundaries.
If you're in our Discord, you're going to be, like I said, heavy recruiting.
The little kid in me is.
We want to use our Discord server, the Ruff Talk VR Discord server, and just get an army for Grim and just build and just
If
just
that's going to
rain
be
terror.
possible, I still have, there's a lot to be known.
Ender's VR Arcade was giving a shout out to Immerse Robot for a video he did. I know you're putting on the glasses to read it. Yeah, the VR mod scene, man. Never-endingly good. Never-endingly good. But back to GTA, yeah, I mean, if it does...
I thought we were talking Grim.
GTA
is a dead project.
GTA is not happening. Let's talk about what's happening. Let's talk Grim.
You
Let's
want
talk
GTA,
Grim.
you got to get Combat Waffle to make it. And they'll have it done in a year.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, it's been 2 years and not even like weaker weeks. Nothing.
Spoonfed, you can bug me. It's fine. You be careful, because until we got Expect You to Die 3, you don't understand. This guy was in my messages every day saying, hey, as Shell Games sent us, I Expect You to Die 3 yet? And I'm like, not yet.
What's going on, man?
Next day, do we have I Expect You to Die 3 yet? Not yet.
That's how I am with Grim.
So be careful.
But I patiently, it's going to be huge.
Dude, this ponytail thing is killing me. I don't actually... Oh, you know what it is? It's not the green screen. It's my bandana.
Oh, your bandana's hanging out of your head.
Oh, it looks like the green screen. It looks like a ponytail.
Your nice little ponytail.
Yeah, my hair's
Why
a
don't
bit.
y'all get a haircut?
My hair's a bit long, but
You hippie.
not that long. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. Woo! I'm seeing it on the delay. It's so weird watching the delay.
Wait, you said Grim again? Did you bring up Grim?
Hey, if we say it 3 times fast, does it appear in our library?
It's Grim Juice. Oh, right. Grim. Nah, I'm overly hyped. I was hyped for it when it was mentioned with Scott, and to me it was just conceptual in my head, painting pictures, of what it could be. So
we heard it firsthand. This is how we know Combat Waffle. Seriously badass. It went from this game's in the works and it'd be cool to have on the Quest. The next time we talk to Scott a couple weeks later, he goes, "Oh yeah,
Grim's happening.
It's happening on the Quest." So I'm so excited. Spoonfed, you're a beast. I mean,
Yeah, a lot of years.
People don't even know. I mean, like we can hype it up,
dude,
but
they're about to find out because it's gonna. I don't know. We believe it's gonna be epic.
and then Silent North. Somehow I have a feeling there's other things on the whiteboard of
Yeah.
Combat Waffle Studios.
I would think so.
I love the name too. I know we say
Combat
a lot.
Waffle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get there's so much potential with mascots and stuff there. I just look at Combat
mine?
Waffle.
You want to have a minefield?
Good stuff. Good stuff. So for you all in the chat, what are you hoping we see gaming wise from Connect? Obviously, we're going to see Quest 3 stuff. That's a lock. My big thing is I want to be able to pre-order a Quest 3 that day. But that aside, we know a lot of developers are going to the Quest Connect. Fortunately, not us. Rough Talk.
Next
People.
year. Next year's
we'll
our
be
year.
live streaming it at home in the comfort
Sneaking video.
of East Coast Massachusetts. But is there any games or anything that anybody thinks that's going to be shown at the Connect? None of us think GTA. We're all pretty well on board that's.
I've washed my hand, and dude, I was vocal for 2 years, but I'm like eating crow after every single event.
I'd pee myself if Spoonfed showing off Grim. He's like, "Oh, these guys don't know," but no way.
No.
I'm just being silly.
I don't believe that's.
No,
I don't believe that's possible, even with the greatness that's behind it. You know what I'm saying?
I am pretty excited for Quest Connect though, just in terms of being able to hopefully pre-order a 3.
Excited to see what's going to drop that we have not. I mean, like nobody's talking about, nobody's speculating about, and it's. I'm hoping for some really ambitious shadow drops, like coming next week, coming with the Quest.
There's always
3.
at least 1 or 2, right?
I'm hoping for a whole bunch, and I know we've seen developers holding back. It seems like right now on different things. So.
The Mayor Pete's in here. He said Ghostbusters almost assured. Yeah, if they showed it off with the
Yeah,
PSVR 2
They got the release
gameplay.
date.
Now there's the gameplay. They got to show some Quest footage, in my opinion. I hope so, especially if it's Quest 3 footage. So that would be a cool one. Power Wash Sim, dude. I know you're hungry for it, like nobody's business. What's up with End Dreams dangling these in front of our faces?
Like teasing me is what
I know.
they're doing.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, well, okay, that was going to be my guess for the Shadow Drop because they just said coming, fall 2023?
Yeah. Which
There's not many more
coincidentally-
months.
No.
Not many more months of fall. Coincidentally, the Quest Connect's fall 2023.
I think Assassin's Creed's a lock for Quest 3 release.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just more incentive to...
That's my biggest guess for if we see it available in the next week. It's going to be Assassin's Creed because it matches the timeline, or it'll launch day of Quest 3 release. One of those two.
I'm going with day of.
Now the thing is though, what's the game that nobody's thinking of that's going to be
That's
shown?
kind of where I'm at. It's
Yeah.
like it's not one of the biggies that we're already talking about. It's like, what aren't we talking about that could come down the
And no need to apologize for side conversations. Enders, enjoy the chat. That's what the chat's there for, to chat. I'm not here to police it in terms of you guys having friendly conversations with each other.
No.
Yeah, you guys
Please
are allowed
do.
to do that. Talk to each other about what you drank for coffee this morning. Are you a cream and sugar person? All black? I'm just cream. I can do no sugar, but I like
a Dunkin' cream and sugar.
I like it just
Because they put sugar in the cream.
it's
sweetened
the
cream.
liquid sugar.
Yeah.
Yes, I like just cream though. Just take away a little bit of the bitterness. I'm good.
The place I go to, they take the sugar cane and they beat out a little quarter teaspoon of sugar and put it in the coffee cup.
I'm gonna start prostituting you out with voice acting. I'm gonna start to be your manager unofficially because you got some good ones. You got Uncle Vinny.
Yeah, but they're all scumbags.
No. What's the lieutenant one? that we've been doing with.
For Survivor Nation.
You have some good ones. I've heard them all.
The problem sometimes
life.
is I'll do so many just fucking around that it's like I can't
Come and goes.
I can't
Come and
remember.
goes,
Yeah. It's like there was one time we were doing one, I think just playing around, but some weeks had gone by and I went to read and I had to make you. I'm like, can you play exactly what I was saying? Because I don't remember how.
And then
I
you
did
had it after. I think it was the Uncle Vinny one.
Yeah, it might have been.
But your Uncle Vinny is getting pretty on point. That you're pretty able to whip out your Bostonian guy.
I want to have a fight with the dude from Thief Sim.
Yeah.
We can have a vocal fight. I want to know what he looks like.
Do we tease Wednesday's episode right now on our live stream? Our interview for Wednesday?
Ooh,
do we tease it?
Can we?
I think we can.
Can we?
I don't see any reason why not. We can just at least say it's happening.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. Yeah.
I mean, if not, I think we talk about
That's
it on
fair.
tomorrow's episode,
Yeah,
right?
No. So that's fair.
So for those of you on the live chat on Wednesday.
And I drink black coffee only if I have to. I
Yeah,
can.
I
just
can.
prefer
I can
it.
tolerate it, but
I've
it's
heard- as
definitely
they
not
would
my
say
favorite.
in England, blonde and
Sweet
blonde
and blonde.
Sweet and blonde.
How do you feel about a Grim?
What? Someone say Grim?
How do you feel about Grimm's new logos? Ooh, where do I find it? Can I find it on your Twitter? Let me pull it up on your phone.
Go to Discord.
It'll be on the Grim Discord. Let's see.
I'm almost positive that's where I saw it.
I have way too many Discord channels. It's a problem. I need to organize.
Dude,
things.
I had Discord channels I was in for no freaking reason. Got to go to dinner. Oh, you're making me hungry. I still got to buy dinner.
Yeah.
Grocery shopping.
So I'll say, on Wednesday, we're interviewing Jared Mason,
Yeah.
the narrative director
You know this voice.
of I Expect You to Die, but is also the voice of the handler in the series I Expect You to Die. All right, I'm trying to pull up these logos.
That's
real quick.
ironic because there we go. Someone was curious who our next this interview
Yep,
that we
Wednesday
got coming up.
with the handler.
You've heard if you play the Expect You to
Okay.
Die series, you've heard it 3 times.
This is Grimm's new logo.
Mm-hmm.
This with the planet. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Now my thing is this the planet that Grimm takes place on? This brings up lore questions to me. This makes me interested.
What?
I mean, well, I was already interested.
What in Grimm?
Yeah, why is it a planet? Is that the planet we're on?
Why wouldn't it be?
Now I got some lore questions. Now you're getting me excited.
Well, when games have you asking questions, like because you want to know more,
Mhm.
even though it wouldn't even change the fact that that's just a good sign.
Mm-hmm. I'm a lore guy too. I like that stuff.
I can't wait for Ghost of Tabor action figures.
Oh my god, so much
right?
merch. I don't know why there hasn't been. I shouldn't give ideas on this. You know, let's see.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him out there.
Spoonfoot gave winky face. He's got some lore ideas.
Of course he does.
He's got some.
Come
lore.
on, man.
So when we talked the last time we talked with Scott on Tabor Radio when we interviewed him for the first episode, he wasn't the most like as interested in lore. He was like, I just want to make a good game. I got more of the vibe of Spoonfed yourself. Are you a lore guy? If you're willing to say in the chat. I don't mean to be doing an impromptu interview either, so feel free to not respond to that.
I was gonna say, man.
I know. I mean, I asked him about the logo. He just gave a winky face. I don't think he wants to give details. But you can't blame me for trying. You know, do what you got to do out here.
Gotta have your.
Got to plug the Big E too. If any of you
suspense.
live in New England or you ever visit the Big E, it's like a state fair for all of New England.
Only a couple million people go.
I think it's like the only state fair that's multi-state technically. It's
Yeah,
all of the
'cause
New
it's-
England states.
New York, Maine, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Vermont.
Yes.
And New Hampshire.
What year in a row is this for Tracy?
I think this is her 8th year in the state
Eighth
building.
year in a
here.
row, which is actually pretty
then
crazy because they usually
10th
rotate
year-
vendors.
10th year total.
So 10th year in a row.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
10th year
2
in a
years
row.
outside on the lawn and then
Yeah.
past 8 years inside the state building.
One of the biggest state fairs in the country each year.
Jeez
So
Louise.
if any of you go to the Big E in the Northeast, go swing by the Massachusetts State Building and go check out.
Check out Simply Delicious, huh?
Yes, for all your dip
Tell them
needs.
Uncle Vinny sent you. You
So-
get no fucking discounts.
They're like chip dips, you know, like
yeah, party dips.
yeah, it's good. But they come in like the spice packet, so you can make the dips yourself. You can also season your food with it, which is actually where I really have a lot of fun with it. But they're great for get-togethers. You have people coming over, quick dip, boom, gourmet chef.
Can you read that for me? Because I don't have my readers on.
They're just talking. They're talking about No Man's Sky.
Dude, No Man's Sky on Quest 3 would be like a dream come true.
Would No Man's Sky? He said, I just posted on Twitter. Would No Man's Sky on Quest 3 be that ridiculous considering it's on a Switch? I guess it absolutely still would be, but how can we continue to hope? I mean, I'll be honest with you. If it works on a Switch, I'm open to the possibility of it. No Man's Sky, in my understanding, is some of people's favorite PC VR and PlayStation VR games. So, I mean, I think it would be a no. Would you buy No Man's Sky in Quest 3? That's one of your favorite games.
Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, Ender's VR Arcade has to gotta go.
Michelle's eating. Ender's is taking off, which we are grateful you stopped in.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up in a couple minutes too.
No Man's Sky, 100%. I would play.
That would probably be one of your most played PlayStation VR games. So
read Spoonfed's comment.
Yeah, in just a second I'll get to that. But do I think it's possible? Anything's possible. I think the Quest 3 is going to be a big step up. Why not? I mean, is it going to be as good as it looks on PlayStation VR or PC VR? As long as we're reasonable with our expectations, I don't think it would. Somebody said it's only 15 gigs. Man, honestly, I could see it. I mean, like there's less believable games to me to be ported. I mean, I'm
it's
open
a big
to
one
that.
now.
I like No Man's Sky too. I mean, I
think it's too soon for it to be able to handle that.
I think that's something we see down in the line, but
Quest 4.
Spoonfed said, I'm tying it in with the other games with a twist.
Right.
What?
I have a feeling that all the games are going to be connected in some which way or form.
Scott's the god of the universe.
At the end of 5 years or whatever, when these games all start coming out is when you'll really see the bigger picture to everything. I could totally see that. I'm just speculating though.
Oh, dude, Combat Waffle Studios is going to dominate the VR scene. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, it is what it is. If they're doing a genre of a game, I mean, I'm fully Switch's minimum frame rate to get on the store. Oh, that's true. I didn't know about the store requirements of the Switch, which the Quests are much more. I believe they're 60, correct?
They might have changed it though from
a
year ago.
You know, how big is Asgard's Wrath? Big as hell. That's how big. It's pretty big. I think it says it maybe on the store page already. I don't know if ASW or anything would be able to.
What's the biggest one currently to download on the Quest?
I feel like it's got to be Grid Legends or Resident Evil. I'm just speculating, unless we count App Lab Store, which is probably some oddity.
No, I don't even think they got monsters that big on there. I can't remember how big of Medal of Honor was.
Medal of Honor was pretty freaking big. It was like 50 gigabytes or something like that.
Louise. Way too much video.
Asgard's Wrath 2. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I wonder if ASW could get it up there, but I feel like 30 to 60. I don't know. I don't know enough about this technical side. 72 for the store, 60 for App Lab.
Yeah,
but No Man's Sky doesn't want to App Lab it unless they do.
They could get App Lab.
They could. 72.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so then you think, and then it's probably way more demanding on the hardware to run with two different views, like one through each lens in VR.
Colorful over the past couple of years too, so that would be a tough one.
Oh damn! Is Kelly cooking downstairs? I swear I smell food.
It's the crock pot.
The crock pot.
It's been wafting up here all freaking day.
You know what's a game I'm pretty excited for? I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. Grim, yeah. Spoon, you're a beast. Dungeons of Eternity for co-op reasons.
Yeah, you brought that up before.
Yeah, I'm so pumped for that one.
I like anything co-op.
Anything co-op. Anything I can play with my buddies. Well, that's why Grim's going to be so good. And beyond that, we can also recruit our Discord. I keep planting those seeds.
When
you're in the Discord, I'm sorry.
When I first heard about Grim, my only concern was like, please let me be able to play this with friends. Please let this be like I can take over. Not that that's going to be an option. There's going to be beasts out of the gate that are just going to dominate that game.
Mm-hmm. It's funny having people on your friends list that also get early access stuff. I don't have early access to Dungeons of Eternity, so I see the price here, but I see somebody on my friends list that owns it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you motherfucker.
Not talking, though. Yeah. I have a feeling I know who that is.
What the hell, man? Help hook a brother up.
Half my life is an NDA.
Right? Sometimes we have to... that's why we pre-record sometimes, not do a live. We go like, can we talk about that?
Well, I mean, and honestly, sometimes developers say something about their own product that they
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't
I'm
have
not even
said.
going to get into that.
Yeah. So, I mean, probably the biggest reason we
Sometimes
don't.
people are way more loose than I am, is all I'm going to say. I think I'm loose, but some people are fucking loose.
I can't remember the developer, and if I did, I wouldn't say, but we had to stop them from talking because they were quoting numbers like finances, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa,
You don't need to do
whoa,
that.
whoa.
No. Hey, Amelia.
Nobody needs to know.
Discord moderator and Patreon. Amelia just hopped in.
Amelia.
Dude. But I will
Played mini
say,
golf a couple weeks.
all-time favorite for that type of stuff is Chris Stockman of Ultra Wings. That guy does not give a damn. You go into to that interview.
Man.
That guy
dude's
was
good.
saying who he does not like, why he does not like them, what he doesn't
Oh,
like.
no, he was calling out.
Bullshit. He'll say it what it is.
He was calling out freaking.
That guy smells bullshit. He'll say it what it is.
I think it was Warplanes.
Yep,
He was calling. I know for a fact
their frame rates are
does
72.
not. I watch it. I have I can monitor it. Those frame rates go down. I was like, whoa. Well, that's because they app labbed them for. Didn't they app lab him for a second game?
No, but he was just like, this is bullshit. They did app lab the second Warplanes, is the case, but not Ultra Wings. But he was just throwing heat in general.
Yeah, he wasn't too pleased.
Chris Stockman,
but he really got detailed.
But it wasn't too negative. It was like it was
tongue in cheek.
It was like barred, like like you're drinking with somebody and you're just like talking shit. It was like that type of.
I don't know. He was backing that shit.
Yeah,
talking
I mean,
up,
he
though.
meant it. He meant it for sure. I won't say that.
He had some fact. No, but there was an educational side of it. Just like in his game, you can fly low to the ground and such, and you're not losing any of the graphical detail. Whereas in Warplanes, it's more, you're up high in the air. So I got educated.
Educated.
I'm just glad I wasn't the one who worked on.
No, but that was a great interview.
Yeah, that dude's got a lot of passion and definitely wouldn't know.
Brandon VR. Man, we got to do next time. We got to go long because we got to wrap it up in a couple minutes. And I feel like we're really getting the ball going.
Got to do an hour. First half an hour just to start rolling, and
it took
last 30 to
since we didn't hype it up. The first 5 minutes was quite us, like like you got stood up at a date, all like about sitting there, like you want to do this?
Your breadsticks.
Yeah, you want to do this? I think they're coming soon.
My friends are coming, I swear. Well, I mean, truth be told, if I'm going out to dinner with a group of 4, I always say 6 to 8, just so you get the better table. It's a little dirty.
I think it's time to talk shit about fellow content creators right now. That's a good lead in. Luckily, I'll say honestly, my experience with the VR community is very positive. Like, I mean,
yeah, I thought after almost 3 years there'd be
some beef,
some
negativity,
but so far, knock on wood, it's like, I mean, we also stay in our lane. I mean, we're not trying to go into anybody else's.
We also don't talk crap about other people.
I probably, I don't spend most of my free time watching what other content creators. I've seen times where we've both covered similar things and vice versa, but anybody we've met in person, which we've met a handful,
somebody said another pop-up here live. Yeah. Sorry to cut you off.
It's always been positive. So far so good. I wish I got nothing to say. I can make some shit up, but I don't think someone would appreciate it. Start talking shit. Right.
You know who's really dirty? No, the VR community has always been very, very welcoming, very positive. I don't know what that comment meant. You know who else likes to go 69? Yes, 69. 420 as well. That's those are numbers as well too. Yeah.
Does that mean anything? 69.
Don't show me, man. Don't show me. Don't show me. I like the George Carlin bit. He goes, "I'm 7." Dude, I don't know if you remember it. It was on one of his last end of life specials. He was like, "I'm 70 now," which is basically just 69 with one finger up my ass. George Carlin was the best, all time best. If anybody's a stand up comedy fan, you haven't checked out George Carlin, man. You got a rabbit hole or two to go down.
You can't be a comedy fan.
You could. I could see how it happened in these days, but you got to go down that rabbit hole.
Well, then you're not a real fan. I mean, I'd make the argument right now, point blank. If you don't,
one of the all-time,
you don't
greats.
have to even like the comedy of the greats, but you should at least. Same thing with music. Like when people are like, "Well, I don't listen to that," I'm like, then you're not a real fucking musician. You're a one-sided, one-dimensional, like musician. You got to be open to freaking everything.
Yeah, Immerse Robot said, yeah, most people I've met have been great too, referring to content creators. And then Sean C said, I think there's still plenty of room for content creators in the VR space. Maybe 5 years from now, if we get mass adoption, it'll be more competitive. But I like how everybody's cool with each other right now. Yeah, we had a Spoonfed said he needs to hop off. Peace. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, appreciate you stopping in.
And then
I'll be bugging you about.
I like how you guys were with all that. Yeah, we liked it. You know, a lot of the VR community. It took us some time to establish ourselves, to get our name out, really learn what's going on. You know, we kind of started this as we really started becoming VR users. So you could almost say we're behind on the times, right? Amelia said, Napalm and Silly Putty was a great book. I got to check out that book. But, you know, everybody's been really welcoming to us. I mean, especially people like, you know, Mateo311 or Skiva. Or Steve and Alex with Between Realities. And then, you know, I don't know. It's cool.
Scuttlebutt podcast when we first started.
Yeah,
there's been people from day one. It's a helpful.
Jay Brat.
It's not competitive enough that I think people are being so restrictive. So it's still an open arms community.
I agree. Immerse, he says it's a good community because everybody just wants VR to go more mainstream. I don't have time to beef with anybody. Start drama. Oh, no, it's by George Carlin. Oh, I didn't. That wasn't his autobiography, right? I don't think so. I don't think that was the name of it. Remember the one that you read it and then you gave it to me?
Yes.
And I read it.
It was a different one.
Okay.
I saw him twice or 3 times. Really tanked the last time.
All right. Immerse has to piece now too. Maybe this is a good moment. We went 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We did 3 episodes today. I got food cooking downstairs. It smells delicious. I got tacos for dinner. We'll do this again next weekend though, right? You don't have Garlic Fest next, right? It's normal.
Yeah, Garlic Fest, 6, 7, 8.
So I think we only have 2 eps next week.
Dude, you don't even know. Who knows? We could have 8.
Yeah, but I think we should be able to do an hour next week.
I don't see why not.
Let's see. So plan for it. What time? I don't know. We'll talk more.
It's a real who's to say.
Go join the Ruff Talk VR Discord. We'll keep you a little
Ask
bit
Amelia.
more
She'll tell you if you jump into our Discord. She's on top of all that stuff.
Yeah. Let me.
Don't do that. Don't
She's
bug
like,
her
what
with
the hell?
direct.
I don't know what time these guys are doing it.
Just bug her anyways.
But nonetheless,
so. Amelia, thank you for everything you do.
Thanks for being a great Discord mod and a consistent Patreon supporter. Big part of why the Ruff Talk VR community Discord is what it is.
Yeah.
Both in game meetups, being welcoming.
We get a lot of side comments too on our. I've gotten some direct messages that people are like,
they love our Discord, you know?
Wasn't expecting the level of maturity.
Yes, we'll make an event for next week. Once we figure out which time it is. Hey, Jamie, I'm sorry, we're wrapping it up, but next week we'll have
that is more. Also Amelia's, I noticed, becoming her answer when.
Yeah.
You know, you can make an event.
Like, you know, like the thing that I do all the time.
You know,
with
the
my
events
game
that
meetups?
I make constantly for people to join.
Yes, you know, my contributions, you can do that too.
I don't have the authority. They've stripped all my access.
We'll make an event for next week.
I have a special color.
I
think I have a special color like name tag, and that's about it.
And we're wrapping it up in a minute, Jamie RX, but we'll post the time next week a lot earlier that we're doing
Sunday.
It'll be Sunday. I'll look at what time our interview is.
It'll be between 12 and 6.
Yeah, I'll give you a...
We're like the cable guys of podcasting.
We're the like when UPS is delivering a package you need to sign for. Who freaking knows? Maybe we don't even do it.
Could be there at 10. Could be there tomorrow.
So no, we'll advertise it a little bit more. We'll tell you guys. Probably be around the same time. Probably a little earlier if there's only 2 episodes. Let's see.
Who knows?
Who freaking knows?
Things change.
Yeah, life goes crazy. Maybe you a big interview we can't say no to pops up between now and then. That's the type of shit that happens sometimes too. But
you saying we're talking to Zuck?
Yeah.
Did you just say that?
I'll talk with Zuck, but I'm as both a fan of VR, I have a conversation. And then as a fan of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I'd like to do a training session too. So that one would be cool to do in person, right?
On his floating raft.
Thanks for the ep, guys. Peace. Check you out tomorrow. We have a news episode dropping first thing tomorrow. This is just kind of like a bonus community hangout.
Just hanging.
Gonna start to do them on Sundays, you know? Chilling on a Sunday.
Chilling.
Check out the Ghost of Tabor half. Woo! Yeah. Go subscribe to Tabor Radio 2. Go subscribe to Ruff Talk VR on your favorite podcast app. Subscribe on YouTube. All that fun stuff. Gaming showcase coming up February. Discord, Patreon.
Definitely want to catch Wednesday's
Instagram,
episode.
X. Yeah, stay tuned.
Wednesday in your calendar.
Yeah,
that is going to be awesome.
One of my most anticipated interviews, I think, in our entire podcast stream. So I'm excited. So
Chris Pruitt was up there.
Yeah, that's why I said one of.
There's too many in Douglas.
And
Douglas
Hall
doesn't
of
get
Fame.
he does not get as much love as he should in the industry for the knowledge he brings to the table. It's pretty
Absolutely.
remarkable.
But nonetheless, if I don't wrap this up now, we'll go.
We
keep
won't
going.
stop.
So,
All right. Fair enough.
Have a good day, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Adios.
Ciao, ciao.